Hey, shalom, everybody. Give it a few minutes for everybody to get into class. All right, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this publication right here. We're gonna be going live. Uh, teaching in a few minutes. Just letting everybody get into class now. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. For attendance purposes, make sure you comment below your name and city that you watching from. Okay. It's a lot going on right now in the world out by. Right. Good night. It's a lot going on. If you could, can you turn that one off? That's back there.
Yes, sir.
That squeaks a lot. What's going on, Ivara? I see you. Thanks for commenting, checking in. All right. I'm gonna send this out. Yeah, so it's a lot going on in the world, y'all. So much I gotta cover. So little time. All right. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. A few more seconds, y'all. We about to get it in. All right. Okay. Let's get it. Let's clap it up. All right, you already know what it is. I.S.U.P.K started out at 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York. Been teaching the truth since 1969. We are under command of YAHANNA. We're here to teach the so-called Blacks, Hispanic, Native American the truth of this Bible. My name is Nakar, episode 1000, stationed here in Philadelphia. All right, this is a biblical law class where we do break down the laws, statutes, and commands of the Bible. And the importance of it in tonight's class is the importance of the laws of God. All right, so if y'all don't know, the laws of God is what keeps us safe. All right, give me Deuteronomy chapter 27:1. So we have a lot of leaders that is amongst our people. And here in the I.S.U.P.K, including in the Bible, they are called vipers. Why are these people called vipers? I'm asking people in the chat. Why would you think the Lord call our so-called leaders today vipers? And why do you think that the I.S.U.P.K call the people vipers? If you agree or disagree, comment below. Why do you think that we call them vipers? Why would you think that? You can comment below. Let me know what you think. In this class, I try my best to be more interactive with you guys because we are not like other people that teach the Bible. We actually want to know your perspective. And if you have any questions and any answers, you can ad lib, whatever you want to do. I'm going to wait a few more seconds. Why do we call today leaders of our people vipers here in the I.S.U.P.K? All right. Give y'all a few more seconds. I don't see no comments. We got people in the class, they ain't comment. No sweat. The reason why we call them vipers, because they are not teaching you how to keep God's commandments. That's why they are considered vipers. Anyone that teaches you how to break the laws of God is someone that don't have your best interest. Someone that had your best interest will make sure when they teach in the Bible that they teach you how to serve God properly. You can't serve God being a sinner. Read what you got.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27, and verse 1. And Moses, with the elders of Israel, commanding the people.
With the who?
With the elders of Israel.
This is the job of the older men. Nowadays, older men are afraid to speak up and stand for our people. But here in the ISUPK, our elders, our brothers of age, stands up for the people. They breathe life into the younger generations. Why? Because that's what we need to do as a people. And here, you're not going to hear us tell you, yeah, girl, go ahead and go have sex with that brother. Even though he ain't no good for you. Go have sex with him, try it. You know what I mean? No strings attached. No, we ain't going to tell her to teach that brother, yeah, go have sex with that broad. You know what I mean? And just a one night stand. Keep her as a side chick. We don't teach that in here. Right. But in every other religion, you can do that. Outside of these doors, you can do whatever you want. You're grown. Ain't that what they say? How about I'm grown. I can do whatever I want. You can do whatever you want. And now you wonder why you can't keep a family together. You wonder why you can't stop getting high. You wonder why you keep getting with men that beat the hell out of you. You wonder why you keep getting with women that had sex with other men on you. You just wonder why, because you're grown. Yeah, you're grown and you make the decisions that you want to make, and you make piss poor decisions. Read it from the top again.
Yes, sir. And Moses, with the elders of Israel, commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments.
Keep a what?
Keep all the commandments.
Keep all the commandments, right? Things that pertain unto you. Now, you have some idiots out there. I ain't going to call them idiots. But you have some people out there that will say, oh, well, you got to keep all 600. No, some things don't pertain unto you. Like, I'm not a Nazarite. So things that pertain to a Nazarite don't pertain unto me, right? I'm not a woman. So things that pertain to a woman doesn't pertain to me, right? I'm a priest. This sister don't got to go out and go teach, you know? So she don't have, hold on. I be touching wires. I'm touching wires. I keep touching wires. We good. Yeah. You know, I don't birth children. So that woman, when she, according to the law, when that woman give birth to a child, she's unclean for weeks. I'm not unclean for weeks because I didn't have the child, right? There's many laws. Yes, there are a lot of laws in the Bible, but what pertains to you pertains to you. And really, the laws are so simple. It goes into where when you actually look at the 10 commandments, the 10 commandments is all of the laws combined in just 10 lines of words. And all it is telling you, keep God's commandments, right? Love your brother, love the Lord. Right. How do you love? I'm going to ask people in the chat. How do you love? We got a question in the chat. It says, for clarification, Adam and Eve weren't the first on earth. No, they was not the first on earth. Because remember, Cain went off and multiplied. He was banished from being around Adam and Eve. He went off and had a family elsewhere, right? And it said that anyone that touches touches Cain will be punished, right? So if he's going out and about, who's going to punish him? I mean, who's going to hurt him?
Well, good, sir. In Genesis, it says man was created on the sixth day, and on the seventh day, Adam was given the breath of life.
Right.
And the day is like around about 1,000 years, according to the scripture. One day is like 1,000 years.
Yeah.
So
straight up like that. Right. So Adam and Eve wasn't the first ones. Man and woman was made on the sixth day. Adam and Eve was made on the seventh day. How was they made? They was pulled out the world. A day to the Lord is 1,000 years to us. It's a whole different time frame. And if you understand space and time, it doesn't work the same way how we operate down here on earth. So the Lord works, like they say, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Yeah, his ways is definitely a little different than ours. You know what I mean? Like the Lord days, one day to him is like probably like, you know, again, 1,000 years, right? Imagine what 1 year is to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it started making you think like, well, we, right? Adam and Eve was made on the seventh day, and when it said that they was given a breath of life, it just means that Adam and Eve actually got the law. They was taught the commandments of God. That's how they knew how to make certain sacrifices. That's why, like before Moses even came, if you go and read, I believe in I forgot where in Genesis, maybe like chapter 19, where what is it, Joseph? Joseph was actually one of the brothers, you know what I mean? And Joseph, one of one of out of the 12 brothers, yes. Right? Joseph went and he went into captivity. So that the African woman, she wanted to have sex with Joseph. Joseph said, "Hey man, I can't do that, man, because you're spoken for. That's a sin if I had sex with you. Well, how would it be a sin if Moses wasn't there? You get what I'm saying? Like there was always the laws, statutes, the commandments was always there, right? It just wasn't no priest to enforce the law. So when Moses came, Moses made sure that we was able to enforce the law. Like if you was court, like the Lord overseed what we was doing, and He would punish us. But the Lord set up priests to deal with us on on a more personal level, right? To be like the police. You know what I mean? Look at priests of the Lord as like your judicial system, right? Look at them like the police, right? Look at them as people that make sure you keep the law or you will be under the law or under arrest for whatever crime you have committed. And depending on our Constitution and what you have done, depending on the level of the offense, you'll be dealt with accordingly, right? If you had sex with another man's wife, you and that sister that you had sex with will be put to death. If you was found being a homosexual, you was being put to death, right? If you was a pimp and a whore, you would get put to death. That was the criminal charges. Now, if you owe someone a debt, right, you had to be their servant. You had to be their servant, and you had to work off your debt. It's either you pay it or you're gonna work out that debt, right? What else? There was rules on what was another one? Your sacrifices, right? If you done something wrong and it's time for you to repent, guess what? You're gonna come to the altar with your best cattle. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna come with your best, and the Lord requires it, or He's just gonna continue to punish you, and everybody gonna look around at you. The priest gonna come to you. They're like, "Hey, brother," he says, "Why the hell is your life is so damn hell? What did you do to anger the Lord?" And you're gonna have to confess, yeah, I've been, and whatever you whatever you've been doing wrong, you're gonna have to pay for it. And we did this so that we can keep our people safe.
Right.
If you look at Philadelphia, if you look at New Jersey, if you look at Delaware, if you look at DC, Virginia, Florida, Texas, California, anywhere where we're at, we are plagued with these curses. We're plagued with these curses. We need the priests of the Lord to be there to teach and educate the people. So when it comes down to keeping the laws, don't you ever take heed to some damn pastor, your E-man. Don't listen to none of them, because none of them is going to actually give you the solutions to our problems. Keep reading.
Keep all the commandments which I command thee, which I command you this day.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2. And it shall be on the day when ye shall pass over Jordan unto the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. That thou
Hold on, what would you hold him?
Deuteronomy 27:1 and 2.
Okay, give me Deuteronomy 28:1.
Yes,
I was trying to figure out. I was like, hold on, where we at? All right, let's get 28:1. You can read it when you have it.
This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
You got to listen diligently. My fault. You got to listen diligently. You want to hear what the Most High is telling you. You want to hear what the priest is telling you. So many of our people want to do what they want to do. We want to live the lifestyle that we want to live. No, you got to live the lifestyle that the Lord said to live. If you want to live. We see so many celebrities on TV, on social media, and we think that their life is super. A lot of times they wish that they wasn't as popular. They wish they didn't go sign that record deal. They wish that they didn't enter themselves into that world. A lot of your celebrities been turned out. Oh, they want to make sure you don't think these record labels is predators like that? Don't allow white people to gaslight you into thinking that they are not pedophiles and rapists. You understand? They will literally destroy a child. If y'all get a chance, go watch this movie called The Sound of Freedom. I seen it in the movies and damn near cried. I think I probably did. Because it was a movie about Hispanic children being sex trafficked. And the thing, like in the beginning, you see these two children full of life. The little girl was singing in her window. They got kidnapped. Come to find out that they're being trafficked to rich politicians and rich, powerful people in the world, who we all know is white Arabs. You understand? All different heathens. And some are people that want to join them. But really, these white people get down on a whole nother level. You understand? And they showed these kids in a jungle. This little boy was being destroyed. This little girl was getting destroyed, along with other children, being shipped in cargo boxes, trying to stay strong with each other. At the end of the movie, both of the kids got back home to their parents, but guess what? Them children was broken. That little girl was singing broken. That little boy was broken. This is happening right now as we speak. The priest of the Lord is important, man, to raise up our people, to be there for our people. We got to make sure Christ comes back so that we can save those children, so that we can save our people, so we don't have to worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. You see how when you're a Black, Hispanic, Native American, you wake up and sometimes you think in your head like, damn, am I going to be able to make it back home to my family? Especially as a Black man. This ain't the way for us to live. So for us to guarantee our security, we have to learn the commandments of God. We have to keep the commandments of God. We have to study. We have to listen to the priests of the Lord when they're teaching. Commander Jenny Hanna don't send us out there in the street for nothing. He don't have these classes running for nothing. We ain't getting all the big funding and all that. You know, people ain't paying tithes the way how they paying tithes in the church. Everything we doing here is off the muscle. everything. Shoot, we wish that we have the big crowds and everybody passing down a collection plate. We'd be able to do more for our people. We show our people what we can do with that money more than any other organization on the face of this earth. We go out and we go teach the commandments of God. That's the most important thing on the face of the earth. Because when we teach each other, when we teach our people to keep the commandments of God, we're going to stop gun violence. If you take heed, you're going to learn not to unalive your brother, either he's a Christian or a Muslim or whatever the hell that individual is in. You're going to learn how to have mercy on your brother. You want to learn how to have mercy on that sister. So many of us hate our sister. So many of us hate our brother. And then when you find out why you hate them, it's like, I get it, but it's not even worth it. It's better for you to forgive that person, look at it for what it is, put it in the Lord's hands. Right. So many of our young brothers is unaliving each other because they don't know this Bible. They don't know this Bible right here. They don't know it. What you want to know what they know? They know whatever you taught them all their life. That's what they know. They know what they see on TV, what they see on their cell phone. You should be showing your sons, especially when they're teenagers, you should be having them here in the ISUPK. Your sons should be here in the ISUPK. Your daughters should be here in the ISUPK learning how to be righteous, learning what real friends and real brothers and sisters are all about. Our children, let me tell you something about ISUPK children. They're not going to jail. They're not strung out on drugs. We don't got to go put up money for bail. We don't got to go get us do a fish fry to try to get some money up for a lawyer. We don't got to go get lawyers. You know what we got to do? We got to make sure that we save up enough money for proms and send them off to college. That's what we're doing. Rewarding them. We reward them. Our children is getting high honors. I got a son right now that he graduated with honor roll. First report cards, he didn't do so good. And they said, man, he cleaned it up. And by the time his grades came in, you know, this is where it is at. But right now he's on the roll. Got honor roll the rest of the year. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like these children in here fight. They fight the fight that they have to fight. Right? Having to be in the world, having to observe and listen, you don't think our kids don't go through what every other kid go through? They see the same thing. But you know what they see when they go home? They see mom and dad. They see mom and dad working together. They see mom and dad serving the Lord. You got to learn how to serve the Lord so your child can serve the Lord. Right. You understand? You want your child to prosper. You want your child to get cleaned up. I always tell parents, man, if you know, and this is something I do want to say to you parents out there. I get it. Everybody don't got the money like that. I get it. But if you really want to make you want to help that young man when it comes down to, you know, helping them raise up, make sure you bring them kids in here. You understand? And another thing, sometimes you got to remove yourself from certain environments. I'm going to just be honest with you. Sometimes you got to remove yourself from certain environments. But numero uno, you want to make sure you put the Lord first. Right. But some of you out there, just trying to give y'all some advice, either you come in here or not, make sure you move the hell out of those neighborhoods that are poisonous. There's some neighborhoods that I know, and I'm like, I would never raise my kid up in that neighborhood. It's rough. You understand? It's rough. I care about security. I care about my kids' safety. I care about my family's safety. I'm not about to move in this neighborhood. We getting out of here. Learn how to listen. You brothers and sisters out there, be tactical. Be tactical and be all in your kid's business. That's your kid. You're not their kid. Be all in their business. To the point you know how many heartbeats they take in one day. Be in your kid's business. Know who they cool with. See what they posting up on social media. You know what I'm saying? See what they engaging in. Be in your kids' lives, right? But more importantly, bring them here. I don't know how many more times I can stress that. Read from the top.
This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall come to pass,
Yeah.
if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Uh-huh.
to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
The Lord said, man, if we keep his commandments, he's going to set us on high above all the earth. It should be no white woman ever being able to fix her lips to speak about a black, Hispanic, Native American woman, especially a damn East Indian woman. God damn, you smell like ass and curry, but you got some damn nerve to try to talk about a black, Hispanic, Native American woman? Are you kidding me? They be really trying to talk crazy. Asian women, see some of them talking a little wild and spicy online. Listen, you sisters out there, we got to get you back on top. But in order for us to get you back on top, you got to get in class. You got to get yourself cleaned up. You have to repent. You had to clean yourself. You got to be baptized in this word right here. You got to be taught. This is how you're going to clean yourself up. All that nonsense that you got it up in your head, you got to let it go. This world wants you to be a damn monster. Since you've been born, the white man have been plotting on you straight up and down. When you was a child, you heard certain rap songs and love songs, and you watch certain cartoons. You know what I mean? Certain influences. Everything been trying to be geared around you to be a monster so that your children won't be able to be properly loved and your husband won't be properly loved. They want you to be a monster. They want you to be an evil ass bitch to your friends, to your children's father. They really want you to destroy your children's father. They want you to throw them in jail. So when you think about trying to put them on child support, when you're thinking about calling the police, making a false report on this behind, just remember that the white man wants you to destroy that brother. And to you brothers, the white man wants you to beat the hell out of your woman because he can't stand a black, Hispanic, Native American woman. He wants you to go have sex with all the whores. He wants you to have sex with all the whores. Do you know how algorithms work? I see a lot of brothers, when you go through certain loopholes, right? You'll see a lot of brothers have, like, I say it was like when I first got Instagram, I seen a lot of dudes under these whores pictures and videos, hard eyes, being thirsty. And the broad got like 132 comments. Nothing but niggas being thirsty, talking about I drink your bath water and all that. I'm like, what the hell? What type of game is this? You get what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? You brothers, it's all about design. They want you, you like the big, what they call a big booty Latinas. You like that? Or they gonna make sure you get all the big booty Latinas on your timeline. You understand? You sisters out there, you want all the gay men on your timeline. You want all the half homosexual brothers that be in the gym. They're gonna give you all of that so that you can be filled up with lust. You understand? You must. What do corporations say? You must keep the consumer what? Happy, satisfied. These cats out here, most men in these relationships, most men have a porn addiction. Many brothers out here have a pornography addiction. When they cannot be satisfied by the woman that they with, so now they got to watch pornography. You understand? That is a damn demon. You're sitting there watching pornography. You got a woman, but because your woman is not a slut enough, you got to go have sex with yourself watching another man do something to a woman. This is a gay act anyway. Why do you want to look at another man's rod? You understand? Like you shouldn't want to do that. This is all by design. You got to look at the people that are behind these industries. The people that's behind the industry of pornography is Jewish people. They launched the whole pornography industry, right? Your music. You wonder why your music's so prerogative. You wonder why it's so, you're like, damn, what happened to the music? Back in the day, man, it was about soul, having fun. Now it's nothing but shake butt, spin that shit, and I'ma kill you, nigga, and I'm a pimp abroad. That's what music then came to now. And half of the music you can't even understand because they so damn high. But guess who's giving them money? Knowing that this person, this is one brother in Detroit. He's a good rapper. This dude is so damn high, he had a meet and greet sleep. How you sleep? How you so damn high you sleep on your damn meet and greet? People just recording you. You look embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself. Who you think make sure that we can get high? Huh? Who you think is supplying the drugs? You know how many doctors got caught because they was prescribing so many people with oxycodone? Just giving it to them. Huh, here you go. How many you need? Your eyes hurt? Get Percocet. That's what it was. Oh, you Xanax. You get a big ass bottle of Xanax, big ass bottle of Percocets. Them niggas is gonna abuse it and sell it at the same time. But see, the problem started happening because a lot of brothers and sisters, and also a lot of white people started ODing. It was a very bad pill epidemic, opioid epidemic. Really, it was the white people. I ain't gonna even say brothers and all that. White people started dying, having to go to rehab a lot, and they still do. So they're like, hold on, y'all just giving out these pills. So in an honestly way, really what we need to do, what needs to happen for things to be corrected in America, we need more white people to get high on drugs. We need more. If we want to stop police brutality, we have more white people have to be harassed and unalive by police officers too. They have to have more police units in their neighborhood, and they're going to have to get choked out with a baton walking a little poodle for that day. They're going to have to die. They're going to have to be put in the hospital. They're going to have to be found somewhere hanging in the woods for all of this racism to stop. They would have to say, hey, the police, y'all not doing your job. Now we about to make it way harder for y'all. More white people got to get hurt before, so that we can get some kind of relief in this country. You understand? To keep going.
Verse 2.
Let's keep going.
And all these blessings shall come on thee.
Yeah.
And overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Give me Romans 10:2. Romans 10:2. When we go into these scriptures, especially in the book of Deuteronomy 28, I always go to that because I really want y'all to understand how important keeping the laws is. It's not something that you want to take lightly. We had to take it important. It must be important to us because this is how we're going to keep the generations going. So many people dropped the ball. That try to stand up for something. So many people. But that's why here in I.S.U.P.K, we big up Commander Jenny Hanna, you know what I mean? Because I mean, he's the father that none of us had. You know what I mean? He's the big brother that none of us had. You know what I mean? He's the leader that none of us had growing up. That's why we big him up all the time, and we hear his commands and we follow him. Right. Commander Jenny Hanna cares about the work. Right. He want to see work get done. That's what he want to see. Right. You know, that's why when brothers, and it was crazy, a brother, he was here last week. Forgot the brother name. Damn, I'm sorry, brother. You watching? I apologize. The brother was like, "Yeah, man, it's crazy. The same thing you just said in this class is the same thing that a brother said that's from Texas." He said, "Man, I love the, I admire the brotherhood here." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, like we all under Commander Jenny Hanna. Commander Jenny Hanna, I don't think y'all truly understand how extreme brotherhood is to Commander Jenny Hanna. He will put you through a year of agony, something called Hebrew Academy, which is the next class is coming up. Let's get that, man. If you want to get in Hebrew Academy, I mean, if you're a brother, you want to get in Hebrew Academy, you know what I mean? Hit up the school, let it be known that you want to stand, and hey, we're gonna see if you meant to go through that fire or not. But Hebrew Academy, man, you learn how to lead the flock and protect the flock. Let me just tell you, just like that. And you're going to train like you never trained before. I don't care if you was in the military. I don't care if you was an athlete. I don't care if you go to the gym every other day. You're not going to be prepared for this because the Lord is also in the midst of workouts. And brother, the only way brothers pass this test, man, is when you actually understand what you're doing it for. Commander Jenny Hanna make us go through that training, go through that suffering, so that when we see other people suffering, when we suffering trying to do this work of the Lord, we'll always remember what we're doing it for. It's a reminder. Hey, you know what you signed up for. To us, a lot of things that might stress everybody else out there don't stress us out. Like, I'm very surprised, like just in myself over the years, like a lot of things don't really get to me. And if it does, I try my best to get it out the way. I try to, all right, let me figure this out. Because why? In Hebrew Academy, we learn how to problem solve. We learn how to understand the situation from all angles. It's something that every man should have in a repertoire. So when it comes to Commander Jenny Hanna, shout out to Commander Jenny Hanna. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, sir. You know what I mean? Because that's what we need more in the community. We need more men like Commander Jenny Hanna in our neighborhoods and our communities more than ever. Because we try to go to the Christian church. The Christian church is teaching you how to be a wicked bastard. You can go. I seen this one woman. I think she was a pastor, a female pastor, but she shouldn't even be teaching the Bible. This woman literally is taking she's on video taking a little girl to the abortion clinic. And the people that's out there, the abortion clinic, they always have like protesters out there, pretty much telling people, hey, don't abort the baby. You know what I mean? Think about what God would think about you. And literally, she tells them to shut the F up. You know what I mean? She's going to get the abortion. She's going to make sure of it. And all I was doing was just looking at that video like, this lady is evil as hell. And that little girl looked like she did not want to do it. And I wouldn't be surprised if that was her mother. Wouldn't be surprised. Now, when I look at the I.S.U.P.K, our daughters don't be out here be getting pregnant. Our daughters wait until they are actually in a relationship that their father approve of. You know what I mean? And that pregnancy ain't from some knucklehead that's in the world. Do I need to say more about it? Should I just move on? All right. Let's get it. Where are you at?
This is the book of Romans 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
It said they have a zeal of God, but not to knowledge. Our people, man, we love us some God. We love us some God, but not according to knowledge. According to knowledge, love is an action. Love is an action. You can't say that you love somebody, but then when rubber hit the road, you ain't 10 toes down with them. You know what I mean? You say, oh man, bro, I love you, dog. I mean, to all you young brothers out there that want to commit crimes, your dogs, they tell you love you, right? Y'all down for each other. Y'all then went on drills and yeah, man, you know, we split sandwiches together and all that. Let your ass go to jail. He's going to post online that he got all this money and he ain't going to help you pay bail or pay for your lawyer. You know what else he going to do? He going on the phone with you talking about, yeah, bro, I'm gonna drop your kids off some food, man. Hey, I'm gonna make sure your girl good, man. You gonna make sure your girl good, all right. He's gonna have sex with her. While you in jail, stressing, he's stretching out your girl. That's what he's doing. That's the love he got for you. The love he got for you is I'm going to have sex with your woman, brother. That's what I'm gonna do. Because you ain't here. And I've been wanting to have sex with your wife. I've been coveting over your wife for the longest. I'm going to have sex with her and she's going to be down for it. Because you believe that she loves you too. They both having sex. I'm saying something that's wrong. You young brothers better wake up. You better wake the hell up. Listen, love, you sisters out there, love is an action. You know, I'm tired of hearing women talk about, oh, they hear their true self. How can somebody hide their true self from you? How? Okay, well, they can do this, they can do that. Okay, how old are you? You still can't try to figure out why the hell you ain't do no studying. A woman's intuition is amazing, Abba. Remember that? Your intuition, a woman's intuition. She knows what happened. What happened to that woman intuition? You ain't know that nigga was gonna beat you upside your damn head. You ain't know that. You ain't know that he was gonna be broke and not try to help you with anything. Well, he had this, he had that. You know, he had a job. Maybe if you took your time to have sex with him, you know, him taking you to Pound Town, maybe if you just would have waited, maybe you would have been able to figure out that this dude is on the sex offender list. Maybe you would find out that this dude hates women and he loves men and he's going to have sex with men behind your back. See, you got to learn how to come to the I.S.U.P.K and get counsel. Scripture says, man, go to the priest, man, with your issues. We teach you how to, you know, figure out a man. And here, you can have that brother meet us. Hey, I want you to meet my brothers. All right. If that man can't come meet us, that's a sign that you might want to leave him alone. Because we the ones that protect you. We the ones that you come to for advice. Why would a man not want to meet another man that has been protecting you and will potentially give you over to this man if we give our blessings? Why would you deal with a man that's like that? Right? Figure out his relationship with other women that he had in the past. Do your homework. Y'all good investigators when you're in a relationship. You can find, listen, a woman will find a chick that you liked her comment post 10 years ago, and they'd come to you like, who Keisha with the mole on her forehead? I'm like, Keisha? And then you going down memory lane, you like, I don't even know what the hell you talking about. She knows because she did her research. You can do the same thing with the dude. You can find out how his last relationships ended. You can find out. You can ask certain questions. You can see the tendencies, read the body language. Pretty simple. Right. I do it all the time. You know what I mean? I read between the lines. I let a person talk. My mom told me, one thing my mom told me was let a person talk. Eventually, they're going to tell you something that you need to know. And I used that for a very long time. And I used to be very quiet. Like, if I don't know you, I'm very quiet. You won't even understand me. I'll just be quiet. There's many times I just be quiet and I let somebody talk. And I find out who they truly are. And a lot of times I stop dealing with people because they taught me who they really was. You'll find out someone envy you, someone really genuinely rock with you, someone that has ill intent. You just sit back and watch, observe. And to you brothers too, stop being so led by lust. Right. You know what I mean? You about to go have sex with this broad. You don't even know her. You don't know her. You want to go have sex with this broad. Oh my gosh. This chick is a whore. What are you doing? Just because she look good. Some brothers, you kind of show that you never had a bad broad a day in your life. And I'm not talking about just by looks, but I'm talking about just a bad joint. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't never had one a day in your life. I'll tell you something. A real bad joint, she's going to actually be there with you. She's going to show you that she genuinely appreciates you. She's going to actually move a certain way. You understand? She ain't just all looks. She just ain't, what she say out of her mouth. So how she carry herself. Here in I.S.U.P.K, we get bad Jones. We don't get bad Jones, if you get what I'm saying. Y'all niggas out there be getting bad Jones. I look up, damn dog, I gotta go to custody court, man. She about to abort my child. Like, damn, brother, what? Yeah, she about to abort them babies because you ain't acting right, and she can't dare to be pregnant by a nigga that she can't get along with. I'm gonna move on. I ain't gonna keep beating a dead horse. We got the zeal for the Lord, but not according to knowledge. Love is the action, right? If you love the Lord, you will keep the commandments of God. Read verse 2.
Verse 2. For I bear the record that they have the zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 3. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness.
Yeah, to establish their own righteousness. Don't call yourself trying to establish what you deem as right. Do what the Most High tell you to do. Do what the Most High tell you to do. Everything just gonna go smooth. Try to do it your own way. We see what happens when you try to do that. It don't work out for us people. Keep going.
Have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God. Verse 4. For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believes.
Say it one more time.
For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believes.
Yeah. So the law is made to punish those that commit sin, right? But we keep the commandments of God. We follow Christ. There's no reason for you having to be punished. Right. Because you're going to love the Lord with all thy heart and all thy soul. You're gonna love your brother. You're gonna love your sister. You're not gonna have to worry about, you know, Officer Abad knocking at your door, ready to take you to jail. You understand? You don't have to worry about the white man having to come knock at your door and, you know what I mean, saying, police, it's a warrant for your arrest because you're a damn drug dealer. We not on that. You understand? Like at the end of the day, we're gonna keep the commandments of God. So we won't have to bury our children young. Right? We're gonna keep the commandments of God so we won't overdose. You know what I mean? It was one sister that was in the school. She whored on her man. She went back in the world, getting high, and then she OD'd. She OD'd. And the Lord was trying to spare her. Two brothers came to her saying, "Hey, I'm hearing that you getting high. You better stop because they're selling fake pills where you at." She didn't want to listen to us. You remember, right? She didn't want to listen. She's no longer here with us. I rock with sis. When she was around, that was my dog. We used to talk about recipes all the time. She no longer here. Keep the commandments of God so you can be safe. So you can have a good life of what we can make out of being in America, in this world. Do what the Lord tell you to do. Don't do what you want to do. Do what God tell you to do, or else. That's all it is. So Christ said, man, you don't got to worry about the law. We've done away with the law because we shouldn't even have to worry about getting put under the law. I mean, like if you speeding, you drunk as hell, you're gonna be under arrest. You're gonna get under arrest. Why? Because you are committing a crime. What should you do? Not be drunk as hell speeding. You know what I'm saying? You got some people they drink, they had some drinks and they go home. I mean, the law says don't drink and drive. What shouldn't you do? Be drunk as hell driving. You got a certain level of alcohol you can have in your system. Now, some of you niggas out there, I know you be drinking and driving. All right. None of us should be drinking and driving. All right. Know your limit. Be responsible. If you could, just take a damn Uber or a Lyft. It's simple. So you won't have to get arrested. Right? Much as the Bible. Hey, God said don't eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. Don't eat it. It's that simple. Don't eat it. God say, hey, don't go have sex with another man's wife. Don't go have sex with another man's wife. That is his woman. I'm gonna tell y'all, a man having sex with another man's wife is equivalent to him putting on another man's used condom. That man done did everything in that woman, and now you're about to come up, and now you want to have your turn. That is disgusting. I remember when the school told me that. I said, "See, that's why I never really wanted to deal with dudes, girls." You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't the guy to, oh yeah, girl, I know you got a man, but I can be your friend. I kind of was like, oh, you got a man? All right, no sweat. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because now, like, what if that's my homie? What if I know him? What this dude really like? You know what I'm saying? This dude might kill me. That's how I used to think. Like, yo, dude can probably try to smoke me. You know what I mean? I might be texting her. She like, yeah, come through. The whole time it's him. Mom. Now I'm up here running for my life. I might not have no life. Who knows? I want to have sex with another man's wife. Right? You in a relationship. Don't go have sex with another man, woman. Sis. Don't go do it. Stay with that man. Be be understanding that. And this is another thing too. I'm gonna tell y'all, sisters. This is why you should take your time. And the Spirit of the Lord is telling you this when you read the Bible. You might like all the looks, the materialistic things, and all that. I know I do want to speak on this. This whole 50-50 thing. You hear about it too on the internet, right? This whole 50-50 thing. Oh, he gotta have this amount of money and he gotta pay for this, he gotta pay for that. Y'all don't even know how to pick a man. You don't know how to pick a man. You suck at picking men. I don't know what the hell you think you know, but when it comes down to you picking men, you don't know how to pick a man, right? You brothers out there, you fall for the okie doke. Oh man, I pay 100% of everything. You know, a lot of niggas out there paying 100% of everything, and a nigga come through, has sex with your broad, and he ain't paid nothing. Because you choose wrong. You think that, oh man, I gotta pay 100% of everything, and no. That brother is cracking your woman legs open like a damn crab, doing whatever he want to do with her while you pay 100%. You niggas get left high and dry. Y'all get married too out there on paper. You would get married to this woman on paper. When she gets upset, she's gonna take half of everything you got. And they're gonna say, well, why do you want the divorce? Because I'm not happy. He all he does is work. He never has time for me. Well, bitch, he gotta pay every goddamn bill. You're not helping. You said that you ain't going with a man that's going 50-50, so he's paying everything. He got to work extra job. Now you want to complain and leave him because he's want to go try to make some goddamn money to keep up with your big head ass? What the hell is we talking about? Let me give y'all some game. Y'all don't know how to pick a man. To all you women out there that's talking about 50-50, you ain't going that way. You don't even know how to pick a man. You suck. All of the years that you've been dealing with men, you are unsuccessful. You're not successful. You understand? What you should do is understand this. You should get a man that will be an excellent father. That's what you should do. A man that would be an excellent father means that he's going to do what he got to do for his family. He's going to be there for his family. He's going to be there for you. And he's also going to lead by example. I've seen fathers that work a regular dead-end job. And guess what? Him and his girl make it work. They got kids. They take care of their business. They've been together for years. When I hear these people talk about, oh, I ain't going 50-50, this and that, I'm like, well, are you in a relationship? How long you been in a relationship? I'm single. I only been in a relationship like 2-3 years. What the hell is we talking about? You know what I'm saying about what are we talking about, man? Your track record, you can't even really speak on anything. Your track record suck.
SHALAM.
I'm gonna tell you another thing too. A real woman ain't gonna sit by and watch her man had to come out his pocket on everything. A real woman gonna come in like, babe, I don't want you working all crazy. Listen, let me take on something. Let me put something towards it, and let me go about that, because I don't want you having a, you know what I'm saying? Like, your woman gonna care about you. Like, damn, how you gonna be able to save up bread? You know what I mean? Your savings account and all that. Like, and that's another thing too. Everybody ain't making 6 figures.
Right.
It's a very low count of people making over 6 figures. And with the price of living that's going up right now, what the hell is you talking about? Because I gotta remember the whole lifestyle, right? You gotta have a nice car. You gotta pay that car note. You gotta pay that insurance. You gotta have a nice house. You're damn near paying $2,000 on a rent or your mortgage. Oh, you got cell phone bills. You gotta have the cell phones, right? Internet. Who knows? I don't know if people got cable anymore. I don't got cable. You gotta what else? Gas. You gotta get gas. Food. Oh, we ain't broke. No, no food stamps. So now you gotta pay over $1,000 a damn month for some damn food. Oh, my fault. Now you gotta go out. You gotta buy clothes and you gotta stay up. You gotta be the shit. That's a lot of money going down the drain just to
Right.
try to live really a white person's world. It's really trying to live like white people. You understand? We got to get out of the mindset of give me Romans 12:2. We got to get out of the mindset of America. We are Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're supposed to work together. And take it from me, from somebody that has a good career. Price of living is going up and it's insane, especially if you got kids. You know what I'm saying? You got kids, you know what I mean? You got to pay utility, you got all this type of stuff, all types of extracurricular activities and all. You got to spend bread. You know what I'm saying? Some people gas tanks right now take them like over $100 just to fill it up. But we talking about some effing 50-50. Kids is walking around talking about Jesus Christ is a white man, but we talking about some 50-50. You don't even know how to cover your funky ass, but we want to talk about 50-50. What the hell is we talking about? Brother, you talking to that broad. She's telling you what you got to do with your money. Oh, yeah, you want to be with me. You know, you're going to have to pay my rent. Brother, there's men that she's having oral sex with and they're not paying anything. Shalom. I'm trying to give y'all some game. Y'all sisters too. You brothers, you better get a woman that's a good mother. And if she don't have kids, she better have the characteristics of a good mother. Because eventually, you know what happens when you have sex. Children come. You better make sure that man is a good father figure. You know, make sure that he's militant. Make sure that he has a mindset that he can have patience. Some of y'all get men that don't have no patience. One time I talked to some brothers that's in the world, and I'm hearing what they going through with their woman. I'm like, well, brother, you do know that it sounds like the sister might got like PTSD or something. She might got some trauma. You gotta try to walk with her a little bit. You know what I mean? You can't just go off on her any kind of way because she needs help. I done tried all that. Nigga, you ain't tried nothing. You tried your way, it ain't work. Read what you got.
This is the book of Romans, the 12th verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
Be not conformed to this world. You brothers out there, you are conformed to this world. You have been conformed. You have been groomed to be a weak ass nigga. That's what America then groomed you to be. At one point in time, men used to wear boots, be militant, fight for our nation, not allow some white man to come into our communities disrespecting our women and children. At one point in time, we had no problem with being unified, had no problem being a voice of sound reasoning within our communities. Now, nigga, all we care about is having sex and making money and wearing some damn tight ass jeans and fingernail polish on our damn hands. I'm kind of glad y'all stopped doing that. These young brothers out here wearing fingernail polish. Fingernail polish. What the hell is we talking about? Drake even did it. I was like, Drake, you about to be 40. Why the hell you got nail polish on your damn fingertips? The woman is saying out loud that they tired of you brothers taking everything away from them. Y'all niggas then took the little lap dogs. At one point in time, niggas would have rock rollers. You know what I'm saying? You'll always see a rock roller. You know what I mean? You'll see a damn pit bull. A pit bull is a black, Hispanic, Native American best friend. Now you see niggas walking around with lap dogs. Now, in my defense, my wife got the lap dog. I had a dog, but that was a big dog. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Where the camera at? Is she watching? You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Brothers gotta, the sisters get mad. You took the purses. Y'all started wearing purses and shit. Why y'all wearing purses? Niggas start wearing purses, I buy it. Pissing me off. I'm like, why the hell y'all wearing purses now? Oh, damn. You know what I mean? Come on, not the most a brother ever was supposed to ever do is use his mom body wash to wash his ass. I remember growing up, nigga, you couldn't wear your mom body wash, right? You know what I mean? You wear your mom body wash and you ain't had no soap in your bathroom. Your homies smell you. You don't want your homies to smell you. Like, man, I don't want them to smell you. Now these niggas coming outside wearing dresses and fingernail polish. We got to get back to being soldiers, brothers. We have been conformed by this world to be weak and simps. So many of our brothers is weak under these women. You shouldn't be weak under a woman at all. You're the head of the woman, not the woman being the head of you. You know what I'm saying? They also tricked us with that damn monogamy thing. Oh, goddamn, that monogamy. Let me tell you something about monogamy, right? Polygamy is seen as evil only because the white man told our woman that if a man have another wife, it is evil. And it's actually what the Romans did to the Israelites, a way of trying to control our reproducing, trying to control our power over our woman. Nowadays, you like a man can be gay and you can't judge him. But let you say that you have more than one wife or you're polygamous, you're seen as an evil bastard. I'm afraid to watch that movie, The Polygamist. I'm pretty sure that movie is all types of evil. I think it might be a Tyler Perry movie. I think it might be. Polygamy was, a man having more than one wife was actually normal in the world before the Romans, right? And when the Romans came, they had a thing where they used to like the rape and pillage, and they would rape the women, they'd kill the women, and their fathers would be ready to rebel. So what they did was they said, all right, look, we make you a deal. We'll marry your daughters. We'll only have them as our wife. And when we die, they'll be able to take all of our possessions. You go look it up. That's what the deal that the Romans had with other tribes. And that came into law. When Christ came, Christ told, the whole saying of let every man have his wife, paraphrase, when really, if it said, if you listen, he said, if a man put away his wife without cause, meaning if she ain't go have sex with another man, there's no reason why you put her away, right? That's not for a woman to say, oh, that got something pertaining to me. When it comes to a man, if a woman has sex with another man, you're able to put her away, right? But if she didn't have sex with another man, you can't put her away. So let's say a man, he got one wife that he desire and he have another wife that he don't desire. He still had to uphold his duties to that woman that he don't really desire. Right. He still got to be a husband to her, right? But he still favored the other one. Now imagine if the brother had kids with the one he don't like, you still got to uphold the law and give that inheritance to who?
Firstborn.
Come on now. So it was always rules on how we dealt with every situation. When it come down to a man having more than one wife, he can't deny his other woman. He got to love her. That's why the scripture says, husband, love your wives. Christ knew this. He cut them. Because why? The Romans, you got to understand history. The Romans wanted us to do what? Not have multiple wives. They only wanted us to be married to one. So what brothers would do, they had this woman. They've been with her for some time. Ah, man, I want Keisha, the throat goat. I want Keisha, the throat goat from around the corner. Yeah, man, I need her. Shoot, man, I'm about to get rid of Rachel. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, Rach. Hey, listen, man, you're gonna have to go. You know what I mean? Pack your bags, all that. You know what I mean? The new one about to come through, and you know what I mean? Now, like, wasn't supposed to do that. And that's why also Christ said, man, I know that you able to do a bill of divorce, but I'm scratching that out. And that's because y'all hearts are so damn hardened. You can't put away your woman unless she commit fornication.
Right.
Now let that sizzle in your spirit. So you sisters, you better be very careful who you choose, because you can be moving fast and you go deal with an idiot, and now you're with a dummy for the rest of your life, unless he put you away.
Right.
The water for this water too. It's on refreshing. I just came back. I came from the gym. Right here. It's gonna feel good. The water. All right, so let's keep going in Romans 12:2.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Romans, the 12th and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect.
You gotta prove what is good and acceptable. According to God. So many of our people don't know what is good according to God. I had this sister that used to live next door to me, right? She used to babysit me and my little brother. And over the years, haven't seen them, whatever, but we on social media. Of course, I'm in the truth. She's not. Now, if anybody knew my mom, they always knew my mom was what? Down to earth. They know that my mom didn't play. And we always had a different vibe when it came to us versus everybody that was around us. You get what I'm saying? That's just something that my mom instilled in us, including my father. So I'll be posting content and stuff like that. Just saying what we always say in the school. I think Maya was talking about a whore or something about whoredom. She got upset. I said, well, I never been dumb. You know who child I am. I'm only saying what the old school would say. That's what I'm saying. If it quacked like a duck, it's a duck. She got mad, and really it's because she's conformed to this world. I let it go. You get what I'm saying? I know what's acceptable to God. I know what's not acceptable to God. You got to grow as a person. You can't be that old person. Now, at one point in time, what I've been talking down on whores online, yeah, but maybe in a funny way. But if I was in the world, I'd be dealing with whores like any other brother. She wouldn't have had a problem with that, right? But because I'm against that, she blocked me. And when I look at her daughters now, after they had grown up, do I have to say how they are now? You get what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, the Most High want us to be different. They want us to change the way we think. Read it one more time from the top, please.
Yes, sir. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
Yeah, you better understand what the Lord is all about. Understand what He wants you to do, right? And what's going to happen is people are going to separate themselves from you. That's the whole point. Go to where it says, you come to serve me. When it says they hated me first.
Oh, they hated you first? Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you could go get that. Like when you come serve the Lord, like all of us here in I.S.U.P.K, you're gonna have a lot of people that is going to hate you. A lot of people is going to talk down on you. People, you'll see people that you rock with for a very long time block you on social media. You'll see people not hit you up often. Like in recent times, man, people just start inviting me to functions. You know what I mean? And there'll be some functions that I will actually go to that is lawful. They wouldn't even hit me up. You know what I mean? And I try to say maybe because they know I don't celebrate holidays, anything like that. They probably trying to be respectable. But at the same time, I'm like, nah, you ain't fooling me. I'm just ain't invited because I'm in here. And it's all right. I don't really care. Because why? I got all my niggas, all my brothers and sisters in here. You know what I'm saying? We all in here. We enjoying it. I remember I tried my best to try to bring family together, my outside family. I'm gonna try to have cookouts. And I was telling my mom all that, and my dad, yeah, man. And then I was sitting back one day, and I'm just like, do I really got to? I got my family here in I.S.U.P.K. My mom, my dad, I mean, they always welcome. You know what I mean? My mom is, you know what I mean? She getting her way into the school. Why do I even care about people that barely care about me? And I started realizing, hell yeah, maybe I should just stick to what I got going on here. And that's what I do. Read what you got?
Yes, sir.
It's all good. So the scripture that I was asking for was when Christ said, if you come to serve me, you know what I mean? Just know people ain't gonna like you, paraphrasing. And they hated me first. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all. Hold on. It is right here, right? Found it. John 15:8. John 15:8. What you was trying to find it without come on, man. We teaching the class. Look, shout out to Officer Bob. Let's give him a hand. He's like, no, man, I wasn't trying to go on the internet. I was trying to find it off the memory. And we in class, brother. We gotta be fast. You ain't gonna do that with Gentleman Hyman. Oh, you don't got your phone? You should have told me. I would have just found it. I got you. It was all good. Yeah, I know. If you was teaching Gentleman Hyman, you was with Gentleman Hyman, you'd be like, it's all good though. All right, so let's get it. Read what you got.
Yes, sir. You said John chapter 15 and verse
18.
18.
Yes.
This is the book of John chapter 15 and verse 18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you.
Read it one more time. If
the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you.
Yeah, man. Like, you come serve the Lord. People don't love us. The people starting to love us. But a very good portion of the world don't love us because we speak against what everybody want to do. Like everybody want to get high. We go out on the street corners. We make posts on social media teaching you not to get high. Like you want to go smoke weed. What's wrong with me smoking weed? Everything look at you. You know what I mean? You look dehydrated. Like people that smoke weed, they look dehydrated as hell. You know what I mean? You just look sick. You know, stop getting high. And people will hate us for saying that. You know what I mean? Stop. Put down the cocaine. Put down the pills. They are angry and furious with us. Why did you say that? They tell you, hey, brother, stop having sex with women, throwing them away. We're seen as a bad guy for some odd reason, just because we tell you stop having sex with women and throwing them away. What's wrong with that? We tell women, cover their behinds up. You know, stop being, you know, so promiscuous. They don't like that. Right? We teach them that their God is a rock. Talking to Muslims. They don't like that. I remember, man, the hate got so real from the Muslim community. We was on Instagram battling. Me and a couple other brothers in the school, we battling all the Muslims in Philly on Instagram. It was like a Philly school pause. So we battling, boom, boom. The post made it to Facebook. Talking about, oh, them Israelites is why them Israelites making all this attention on Instagram? We teaching you the truth. That's why we did. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, they were just pissed because nobody in the comment section could debate us. It was like, yo, you know, y'all brothers and sisters that's Muslim, y'all are third-class citizens in Islam. You know, them Arabs don't even like black people. They don't even like you. They don't like Puerto Ricans, Native Americans. They don't like none of y'all. You know, when you learn Islam, you're learning how to be a slave to Arabs. You being a slave to a rock. You got to make Hajj once in your life. That don't even make sense to someone that is a black, Hispanic, Native American. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we slaves, nigga. Talking about I gotta go make Hajj. Muhammad was a damn pedophile. Why do I gotta go follow a damn pedophile? But when you don't study, when you don't know nothing, it's cool to go follow a pedophile. You'll be in jail. Everybody bowing down, facing a rock in Mecca, and serving a God that was created by a damn pedophile. Muhammad is on record beating on a little girl. He told you can go beat your wife if she ain't listening to you. When I read the Bible, it says that you can withhold sex from your woman if she acting crazy. You know what I mean? You can separate yourself if she acting crazy. But in Islam, it say, man, when all fails, just whoop her ass. Like, God damn. That's supposed to be your wife. You're supposed to love her. Why would you ever do that? You'll destroy that woman if you beat on her. Oh, it's a light slap. It's a sign. This bitch is a monster. You're telling me that you tried to withhold sex from the broad. It didn't work. You tried to talk to her. It didn't work. Now you're going to slap her? Stop being mean. Abba, do that sound like A-Rad, man, to you? Muhammad is going to whoop that broad ass in that house. He's going to whoop her from the attic all the way down to the subfloor. I don't want to hear none of that bull crap. The one little girl that he was molesting in the Quran, Aisha, this little girl, and it's very sick. I don't care what anybody say. Oh, that wasn't the truth. This and this. This is in your hadith. This little girl was only 6 years old in love with a grown man. He had left the crib. This is a little girl. She's in love with him. She's following him to see where he's going. He seen her shadow, went back to the crib. She act like she was in there not doing nothing. He punched the hell out of her and said, yo, you know what I mean? Why the hell you following me? Now, did he put his hands on her because she was a monster? How the hell? This is a little ass girl. You putting your hands on a little. First of all, you already molesting her. Now you beating on her? If y'all want to be Muslim, go ahead. You can hate me for it. I don't give a damn. You feel me? You can hate me. It is what it is. I don't care. Look, I know I'm an Israelite. I can read the Bible. I know it's not tampered with. I can read it. You get what I'm saying? I know what it says in it, and I know that we ain't ever bowed down to a rock in Mecca. We was never taught to be Muslims. We're always been taught to be Israelites until the day that we die. All right. Trying to think. Boom. I do want to talk about this one thing too. So there is a guy that goes by the name of Officer Tatum. I want to see if I can find if I saved the video. This guy named Officer Tatum. He's a coon. He's a bitch. He's a bitch ass nigga. I salaki for my language. I know I might get checked, but that's what he is, and he deserves that title, a BAN. This is what he said.
Men like you were better. Should I be? Charlie Kirk said black men like you were better off during slavery. Do you agree with him?
Yeah, listen, 100%.
You believe?
When I tell you these white people said, whoa, even the white people know. Why the hell would you ever think that black people were good and better off as slaves? Now listen to what he say. I'm gonna replay it again. Y'all gotta. If I had to hear this, y'all gotta hear it.
Charlie Kirk said black men like you were better off during slavery. Do you agree with him?
Yeah, listen, 100%.
You believe 100%?
You were better slavery. Let me explain.
Yo, it's the one white dude. He's so stoic in his way and in his posture. The dude couldn't even really react on his face. He blinking like 20 times. He like he's trying to register. Why the hell would you ever say that as a black man that we were better off being slaves? If I had to listen to this, you're gonna listen to it too. I don't care. Let's replay it again.
Charlie Kirk said black men like you were better off during slavery. Do you agree with him?
Yeah, listen, 100%.
You believe 100%?
You were better slavery. Let me explain this. Maybe you don't know black history. No. You don't understand.
He said after slavery, I bought. What the hell is you talking about? After slavery. Charlie Kirk said you belong in chains. Your black ass belong in chains. But let me tell you, Officer Tatum has the best tap dance shoes in his closet that he polishes with the best polish, that he shines with the best shines and buff with the best buff on the planet Earth, probably in the whole galaxy ever in existence on Earth. He has the most chef kiss polished tap shoes ever. This nigga said that we were better off being slaves. He agreed with Charlie Kirk. I believe if a white man pulled his penis out and told Officer Tatum to suck it, he would do it. And I wouldn't be surprised if he already had a white penis in his mouth. Because if you will literally say something like that, this black man by the name of Officer Tatum will for sure put a penis in his mouth. And I'm pretty sure he probably had one in his mouth. Listen what he's saying.
Understand Black history and you don't understand what Charlie was saying. Listen, after slavery, there was an explosion of success in the Black community. We had Black Wall Street. We were married to the women we had children with. Black people had a tremendous amount of success. Our success was growing faster than white people during that period of time. Now look at us. Now go look at any inner city in this country and you see people getting murdered every weekend. The leading cause of murders in this country is by Black people. Violent crimes, Black people. Abortion at disproportionate rates, Black people. A lot of things that were going well in our communities is going downhill fast after the 60s. And it's because we've been voting for these sorry Democrats for so many years and they've done nothing for Black people. And you cannot tell me, as somebody who knew Charlie.
So let me correct Officer Tatum, punk ass, a little bit. Black people kill Black people. We don't go out and go kill other people. We kill our own because we're in the same area. The same as white people. White people kill more white people at a very large number than anybody else. Officer Tatum is trying to make it seem like, oh, Black people are just the worst thing that ever walked the face of the earth. Let me tell you what Officer Tatum really know what it is, because he's not a dumb Negro, like an uneducated Negro. He's a dumb Negro. He know once we integrated into America, that's when we fell. That's when we begin to decrease. When the white man put crack cocaine in our communities, that's when we vastly got destroyed. When they used the welfare program to destroy us, to take the Black man out of our house, it was all a good plan. Let's have a war in Vietnam. Let's make sure we bring all the niggas over there. Let's take the niggas over there, right? Let's take the Black man out of the house. Let's take the Black youth out of the house. Let them go over there and blow themselves up to smithereens. They come back with PTSDs and a drug habit. I had an uncle that came back. He had a drug habit, right? Had PTSD. Many of our family members came back from that war and wasn't the same, right? A lot of our fathers and brothers and uncles and cousins died, and sons died in that war. You get what I'm saying? These white people have perfectly planned our demise. Officer Tatum know where the divide happened. Oh, it was because they started voting for these stupid little Democrats. You can't blame that all on who you vote for. I'm sorry. You can't. Because you can't act like the other party even had our best interests either. You know what I'm saying? One party blatantly racist, the other party hiding their racism. Who do you think Black people are going to go for? They're going to go for the one that don't appear to be racist, but really is racist behind closed doors. What are we talking about? Officer Tatum knows the truth, and the truth is that he likes white penises in his mouth, especially the Jewish ones, and he knows that white people are the major cause of why the Black community, Hispanic, Native American community have issues and problems. You can't tell me that the white man is not involved when I can sit back and look at all the industries that prosper off of our damn nation. Look at all the documents that came out. Gary Webb did some deep investigations and found out that the DEA and the CIA was using drug money to fund the war, to get regime change in South America, the war on Contra. He brought that information out, and that white man got killed for it because he said something that he wasn't supposed to say. And it is the unclassified documents out now that shows that, hey, yeah, We had involvement when it comes down to the crack epidemic. So what? Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You niggas don't never amount to nothing. That's what they're gaslighting you. They're trying to take you away from standing on your square. That's all it is. They want me and you to believe that we are nothing but niggas and we're the worst thing that ever happened, and white people are God's gift to earth. And Jesus Christ is white. That's what they want. Officer Tatum, he's a nut. You know what I mean? And all his other black people that want to go ahead and want to be diehard Americans. Make sure you pay your tithes. You know what I mean? Understand that we have amazing cookout. Let's get at it again. Then we got an amazing cookout coming up. I'm gonna read this itinerary. The itinerary is being updated as we speak. I'm pretty sure I got many phone calls I gotta make when I get out of here. So let me run through this itinerary one more time. All right. So the itinerary, if y'all don't know, is the East Coast cookout weekend will be in Philadelphia this year. Let's get that in hand. All right. So it's going to be from September 3rd all the way to September 6th. Okay. September 3rd is on a Thursday. Starting at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We will be having the general's class. All right, General Muhammad's scripture breakdown class. All right, it's going to be here at the Philadelphia school. All right. And later on after the class, man, we're going to turn up wherever we're going to end up at. Friday. Okay. Friday. We will be going to the gun range. We will be another event supposed to be happening on that Friday. That we still trying to figure it out. We were going to do David Buster's, but we're going to figure out something else. All right. Commander Jenny YAHANNA. Let's get out of hand. Commander Jenny YAHANNA will be hosting a town hall at Elevated Experience event venue over there in North Philly. That's going to be from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's going to be a good time. Food, drinks. You know what I mean? You can bring your family, all your loved ones, man. Commander Jenny YAHANNA will be hosting it, man. He will be giving a great breakdown on some of the solutions to our problems here in Philadelphia and other neighborhoods that we dwell in. All right. And then later on that night, man, we're gonna be hitting South Street. We mobbing South Street and other places in the area. We also gonna have a game night at the school. Now, here's the other one. We will be having a karaoke night for the sisters. Let's get that in hand. The sisters came through. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give a shout out to the sisters. The karaoke night would be at Volks, Viox, whatever the hell you call this. Goddamn, I should have asked you how you pronounce this. Viox Karaoke Lounge. You know when they say when the word is hard to pronounce, it should be good. You know what I mean? It's going to be a nice event. You got an RSVP by August 1st. All right. So holla at Howaba. You know what I mean? If you know who the sister is, or just hit up the Philly school and we'll get you locked in on the karaoke. It's going to be a good night. They said that the space is very, very nice. So you definitely want to tap in. Flyer will be going out ASAP. So definitely stay tuned to the to that. Okay. Saturday we will be at 12th and Market, holding down camp that Saturday. So that's September 5th. And our sisters will be having events again. We're gonna have the boat cruise. We can go get on the boat, get on the cruise, have brunch on there. Or if you're not trying to get on the boat, we also want to have a a brunch spot that we're gonna have. That's gonna be to be announced once the part 2 of the itinerary come out. All right, and later on that night we're gonna be at Club Vera Vera nightclub. All right, and on New Jersey, we're gonna be out there mobbing. All right, and Sunday, you already know, it's gonna be the barbecue. You know what I mean? Hosted by Commander Jenny Yohanna. We're gonna be at the Belmont Plateau, 1800 Belmont Mansion Drive in Philadelphia, PA. If you don't know about the Plateau, man, that's where all the historical history is at when it comes to Philadelphia. When you hear about the Plateau, that's where all your Will Smiths, your Beanie Siegels, Eve, all your top-notch celebrities. The Roots just had their big concert there. Well, they hold big event down there. So it's very spacious, and where our location is at, man, it's gonna be amazing. Make sure you bring your family, your friends, bring yourself. You know what I mean? Listen, we getting vendors. I will be putting out a post. If you want to be a vendor, y'all hearing it here first. If you want to be a vendor, if you sell a product, all right, just let me know. Hit up the I.S.U.P.K school, or hit me up directly. $50 to be a vendor. So for you can pay $50 to be a vendor at the town hall, or you can pay the $50 for the cookout. But it's going to be $50 for each event. All right. And again, people in I.S.U.P.K, we like to spend money. All right. So we definitely love to support Black. If you have any type of business, let's say you got water ice stands, whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? Let us know, and we can sit up there and try and set something up where, you know, you can come through and set up shop, and you can give out your products. All right. Especially if you sell pastries, anything, just hit me up. I.S.U.P.K or Nakar on social media. Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. I think we run up on the time. All right. And with that being said, y'all, I thank y'all for tuning in. Let's clap it up. Got my boy Abad in the building. You know what I mean? One of the hardest working men in Israel that I know. All right. And with that being said, y'all, I thank y'all for tuning in, man. We for sure gonna get it rocking. Again, mark your calendars. September 3rd to September 6th will be the I.S.U.P.K East Coast annual cookout weekend. All right. And it will be here in Philadelphia. We'll have a good fun, man. Guarantee y'all. With that being said, shalom.